Ladies and gentlemen, it is me, your host, Andre Norman, and we are back. We are doing Prison of Millions yet again. We just want to give a shout out to all my brothers and sisters around the country who are tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to keep showing up for you, keep bringing you phenomenal guests, phenomenal information, and just inspiration to the nation, man, because we want to see you do and be better. Today, we have a world-renowned, Philly-bound, South Jersey claiming DJ Caesar.
Yeah. From South Jersey, but I was working in Philly, New York.
You're from South Jersey?
Yeah. Burlington Township to be exact.
The township is here.
Yeah, the township is here. The wave is here.
The wave.
Yes.
I'm saying,
most
so
definitely.
You grew up there?
Yeah, I grew up out here. Yeah.
So what was it like growing up out there?
Out in Burlington, it was quiet. You know what I mean? When I came from Panama, I didn't know English at all, so I used to bounce back and forth so I didn't lose my Spanish. But, I'm from the suburbs. Nothing crazy.
So your whole family's Panamanian?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. The whole family's Panamanian, so I know that, regular in township, nothing too crazy. And then when I used to go back to Panama, I used to see the craziness. You know what I mean? The struggle, the pain. And over here was just more like just living average.
So going home for the summer, you going back to Panama for the summertime?
Yeah, yup.
Vacations.
Mm-hmm.
So you go down there and it's like different.
It was 360, bro. It was night and day. Like out here,
streets with cement, stores with water, and with prices on them.
Yeah, and over there,
free for all.
My grandmother, her lights would get cut off at times, not on purpose, but that's just how
it just went down.
Yeah, the neighborhood would go down. Extreme poverty. You know what I mean?
They clap when the plane lands in Panama too?
That's back in the 80s and 90s, so yeah, that was the thing.
when the plane would land, whole plane would clap.
Yeah, because they happy they made it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the thing. Yes, they used to clap over there. Mm-hmm. Definitely. I remember those days.
First time that happened, I'm like, whoa, flying, the plane land, you hear this, yeah. Like what's happening?
Nah, they super happy.
They come from a place where planes aren't existent. So to be able to be on something that big,
right,
and it move that high, avoid the land, you clap and thank God.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad I made it. And, I done seen people, as you're getting into the plane, they touch it and they pray over it. So we can make it there safely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still a thing. So,
heavy religious.
Yeah, heavy. We were heavy, into God. And, yeah, man, it was two different worlds, but I appreciate both worlds because it taught me to appreciate different things. You know what I mean? What I had over here versus what I didn't have over there, and what I had over there that I didn't have over here. So,
So what happened to the baseball career?
I'm sorry?
What happened to the baseball career?
My baseball career?
Yeah.
Nah, I was more into basketball. Mm-hmm. I didn't play baseball.
Panamanians don't play basketball.
Nah.
I've never heard of a Panamanian team doing anything in basketball.
Nah, but that's the sport I was into, bro. I was into basketball. Just because they ain't in it, I'm an individual.
So that's the jersey coming out.
Yeah, I'm an individual. I want to play ball. And big up to Rolando Blackman. He made it to the NBA. He was Panamanian.
Played for Dallas Mavericks. I know exactly.
Come on, dogs. You know the time.
Come on.
You know the time.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was nice too. So big up to him. And then the guy from the Yankees, since you're saying
oh, come on. Mario Rivera. 42.
Panamanian 42. Panamanian.
Come on,
know the time.
I keep
you know
track.
the time. You know the time. Come on, dogs. Panamanian all day. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke too. He was killed before his time.
He was Panamanian too?
Yeah, Pop Smoke was Panamanian. I found that out when I was in Philadelphia doing live radio. He had went to the bathroom. His record rep came up to me, was like, "Did you know Pop Smoke is Panamanian?" I said, "Why ain't y'all tell me, in the mix of the interview? Like, why ain't you tell me that before?" Basically, they were like, "Yo, we forgot that you Panamanian or whatever." So when he came back,
it was a secret,
right? So when he came back, I'm like, "Yo, you Panamanian?" He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "So am I. What part are you from?" I'm like, "I'm from Cologne." He's like, "Yo, I'm from Cologne too." And our relationship just grew. I'm talking about, we had a great conversation after that. We exchanged numbers. We were supposed to go to the Panamanian Day Parade in Brooklyn, but at the time he was a little too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, like, I got beef in the street, so I can't really go to the parade. But if you want to come to the crib and kick it and see if we really related or something, let's build. I'm like, all right, cool. So that was the last time I've seen him and heard from him. I was actually like on on a cruise, and
You got the news.
I saw the news like, yeah, Pop Smoke has been killed. So that was crazy because I was just about to start building with the homie on some Panama stuff. So
This hometown.
yeah, hometown. Yeah,
You meet people from your hometown, it's like automatic conversation.
it's automatic. What's up? You know what I mean? It's automatic love. I like in the Panamanian. Panamanians do it
when you're out of town.
Right.
When I'm out of town, I meet anybody from Boston and or Massachusetts. It's instantaneous. If I meet anybody with the name Andre, instantaneous.
Really, with your name?
Yeah,
that's dope.
I mean, anybody with my name, it's like an instantaneous conversation. Like, yo, what's up? It's like the vibe. I gotta know more about you because you got my name.
Right. No, I get
I gotta know more about you because you're from my town.
Yeah,
it's instant connection.
Yeah, definitely. I like the instant connection too with the Panamanian stuff. I'm like, yo, what part you from and how can we build? So yeah, big up to all my Panamanians out there, man.
For sure. So when did you want to become a DJ and get into music?
Oh man, right after high school, I wanted to play basketball. I had hoop dreams, and I never grew. My height just stopped, and I always had a passion for music. So my man, big up to DJ Super. He was involved heavy into the radio program in Princeton, New Jersey. The station is called 103.3 WRB, and he needed a co-host. We was working together at the YMCA at the time, and he was like, yo, when I get a radio show, I'm gonna put you on. You crazy, man. You got all the tunes and all that. Because I used to give him rides to work. And in my car, remember the Discman?
I was locked up.
Okay, well, there were CD players in your car. And you just used to take the CDs and actually switch the CDs. Right. You know what I mean? But I had to connect it to the cassette deck. So the cassette deck was connected to the CD player.
Yeah, I got you.
Right.
I saw those joints.
Yeah, so I had that. And I used to have a lot of music or whatever. So he was like, look, if I ever
I make it, I'm calling you.
Yeah, if I ever get a show on radio, I want to do radio. I'm like, I don't know nothing about radio. I was still trying to find myself. And he gave me the radio bug. Once I hit those airways with him, it was like late night. We was on 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. But playing gutter, hip hop, curse words were allowed to be played on FM. I was like dumbfounded because I never even thought that you could play curse words on FM. We was letting everything go. It was crazy. And I fell in love with then. So that was like, I say like 2000, 2001. I caught the bug. And I've been running with radio and DJing ever since.
It's paid off for you?
Yes, definitely, man. A lot of hard work, sacrifices, broke days, blood, sweat, and tears. But I definitely say it's paid off. I've come a long way from doing college radio to doing, mainstream.
So to be a DJ, you have to know all the songs?
I like to. You get what I'm saying? Because I know I want to introduce the record to you and have some knowledge about it. So I want to know what songs I'm playing and what records I'm playing, because it's just, since I know that song, I can know what song to play before and after it.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? I know the beats per minute. I know the tempo of it. I know the type of bounce it has. Is it more on the down south level, or is it more on the New York level? You know what I mean? So I obviously want to break down the record. So I want to know about it. Yes, I do.
When I was a kid, I was probably in the 5th grade. Then I made it to 6th grade. The school was across the street from my house.
Okay.
So I live right next to a footpath. All the kids coming up the street would come up the footpath right by my house. I had to walk in front of my house to get to school. Mm-hmm. Walk across the street and go into the back of the school. Mm-hmm. So I used to put speakers in the window. Mm-hmm. And it was my sister's room. Mm-hmm. I put speakers in the window and I used to play music for people as they walk by.
It's like, how did you feel doing that?
I loved it. I mean, they were, you can ring my bell. That was my joint.
Right.
And I just play that song over and over, and I play another song, wherever hop. My sister had I just sit there and I play, because I had to go to school too.
Right.
So I used to be late for school because I'd be DJing in the window for the kids going to school.
Right. That's dope.
I used to just do that.
Yeah, that's how.
Then my dad brought me a DJ turntable.
Okay.
Technique turntable.
Yeah.
And a receiver. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm on the way. Then I just said, like, somebody stole out of my room my receiver and my turntable.
I probably would have broke down.
It was like, we lived in a chaotic house. So when it happened, it was bad. But it was like, I was like, how did that happen?
Right.
I'm saying stuff happens.
Stuff happens.
I'm saying, so when it happened, it was, my dad very rarely bought me stuff.
Okay.
I'm saying he's an absentee dad. Somehow or another, he managed to manifest this turntable and this receiver. And I didn't have no speakers,
Right.
but I had a turntable and a receiver, which was a start.
Right.
And I think I had it less than 24 hours.
And it was gone.
I never. It was just
I'm about to say you ain't
gone.
want to inquire about it. Like,
no, I know what happened to it. Somebody's in house. You know what I'm saying, people got addictions, stuff disappears. You know what I'm saying, I lived in a house where people used to put padlocks on doors to keep people from taking stuff.
I got you.
So dealt with that. I didn't have a padlock on my door.
Right.
I didn't get it. My mom had a padlock on her door
Mm-hmm.
because stuff would get missing.
Right.
Then other people got padlock on their doors because stuff would get missing.
Right.
Then when my radio, my turntable, my receiver disappeared, I got a padlock on my door.
Of course.
So I was in prison long before I ever stepped into state prison.
Wow.
Because I would come into my house and every room had a padlock on the door.
That's deep, bro. That's very deep.
So it was just like that. That was it. It
Right.
was like, no, that was the end of DJing. That was my
Your
thing.
introduction and your ending.
I was playing music in the window. Then when I finally got my turntable, my father probably bought me nothing almost my whole life.
Right.
So I'm shocked that he got me this.
Right.
And it was like, and it was 24 hours gone.
Because they knew it was something valuable too.
They could sell it. It was
You could
sellable.
sell it. Of course, techniques. You know,
It was technique.
Still.
It was one.
That's top of the line back then. You know what I'm saying?
One turntable,
Top
one
of the line.
receiver, and I might have been a DJ.
Right. But the high that you got by playing music for people is the high I get. It's not about the
I get it.
bread.
That's what I'm saying. I get it.
Yeah, it's not about the bread for me. Of course, you want to make money doing what you love, but I enjoy DJing so much, bro. It's a passion of mine. I just like playing music for people, making you feel good. And I like introducing you to something that you never knew about, a song that you never heard before.
I went to New York.
I love that.
Back in it. Had to be in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And I went and bought Roxanne Shante Runaway.
Okay.
I bought another song. We used to come back in the day, they had to buy albums.
Right.
And the albums were all made in New York because the songs made in New York. And they would send out the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Curtis Blow, Fat Boys would make it to our neighborhoods.
Right.
But there were some songs that didn't make it. They wouldn't distribute that far. So I'd come to New York and I'd go to the I go to the stores and I'd be like, okay, what's this one? I remember Roxanne Shante. I can't remember the second song I bought.
Mm-hmm.
I came home with 2 albums because all I could afford.
Right.
And I was hyped.
Crazy.
And I in the window.
Playing joints.
Still playing on my sister's old school radio.
Nah, it's I'm the same way, man. Once I got introduced to radio and the thought of me being in a room like this, but I'm broadcasting to millions was like yo, this is cool, man. You know what I mean? This is cool, man. And I started pursuing that. I went to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, and that was the first time I really fell in love with school, because all they taught me was TV and film. So these were the areas that I really wanted to go in, and I had teachers that were in radio, in television, telling me what to do how to make it and all that. So I graduated my class at the top because I was so invested in every word and every teacher I got, because I wanted to do what they do for a living and play records and one day be on TV. So when I went to school, I was paying crazy attention and all that. And when it came down to make a final project, you had to like produce a commercial. And I was so used to already doing that stuff. Because my commercial was ahead of everybody else's, because it sounded like what you hear on the radio, because I know how to produce that. So I used my voice, I put a dope beat behind it, sound effects and all that, and I played it in front of the class, and the class went crazy. Like, yeah, you went above and beyond. I'm like, yeah, because this is not work to me. This is fun.
Right.
This is a great time, you know?
So what are some of the places that you've worked over the years?
Man, one of my favorite places I feel that I want to go back because I didn't get to enjoy it was when I went to Japan with Young and May. She took me to Japan. Her DJ couldn't make it because he had another gig. So I had a good rapport with her manager, I still do, and her management team. And they was like, yo, you always been supporting Young and May. Before the Ooh song broke, I was already like on her wave or whatever. And it was like, we need a DJ. And at the time, I was working live in Philly. And I told my program director, like, look, I'm gonna have to take a couple of days off because Young M.A. wants me to go to Japan. And they was like, oh, no, you go ahead and bring us back some content. Went out there with her. We did like 2 shows. It was like Japan and some other city, down there. But it was beautiful. It was different. Ethnic food, clean. It was great. It was a short stay, but I want to go back there. So I say Japan is one of my, I have to revisit that, but
Right.
like on my own time. You know what I mean? And what's on my bucket list is Brazil. I got to get out to Brazil because I like samba and all that type of jazzy music, and that's their lane. And that's my bucket list to DJ in Brazil one day.
Got you.
Yeah.
So did you think the kid who went between South Jersey and Panama would be DJing in Japan?
Absolutely not. Nah, I didn't. Nah, I knew relationships get you places and all that, but I didn't know how. I want to be cool with everybody. I ain't got no problems with nobody. So that definitely pays off in this industry because if they remember you and remember what you did for them, they might reach back when they hot, like she did. She already had the single buzzing and she was crazy in New York. And I was playing that song in Philly, all of that. Yo, come with me. My DJ, my house DJ can't make it. I want you there. She paid me for the gig, room and board, and to this day, it's on my passport because it's like they give you 10-year pass. Yeah, I still got the
That visa,
the Japanese visa. So I'm like, I gotta use this before it's up.
Yeah,
because all that stuff was paid for.
Yeah,
Hotel
I went to Saudi Arabia. They gave me a visa. Africa, we got visas.
I want to go to Africa, bro. I want to go to Africa, bro.
We can roll. So, top 10 MCs of all time, dead or alive?
There's too many.
Top 10.
I can't give you that.
Top 10.
Dre, I can't give you that.
Gonna get in trouble?
Nah, I ain't gonna get in trouble. It's just, I listen to so much.
Top 10 all time.
Nah.
You say top 10, top 5 basketball players of all time.
Basketball?
Basketball.
Nah, man. I'm a Jordan head.
Okay, Jordan.
I'm a Jordan head. All right. That's one.
One. No order, just top 5.
Just no order, right? No order. The
Jordan. 2.
Magic.
3.
I'm a basketball head, too. I like those 3 guys heavy. Of all time or just next?
This all time.
In my opinion.
Your opinion.
Yeah, you gotta put Bron in there.
Bron.
What's that? 4?
That's 4.
Man, I'm gonna stop at 4, bro.
Need one more.
Nah, I can't. Those are all my guys right there.
You gotta have 5 to make a court.
You gotta have
a 4-man team.
Yeah, that's true.
This ain't the projects. You gotta have 5
yeah, this ain't the hood. Yeah, this ain't the hood.
5 people play basketball.
That was good, Dre. Yo, wait. So many, bro.
Just give me one. One more.
Give you one more. Shaq, Jordan,
Kobe.
No,
Kobe. Excuse me. You said
Shaq, Jordan, LeBron,
and Magic.
And one more. Ooh, that's tough. And I'll get AI to run.
There you go. Now, there's way more basketball players than there are rappers.
Right.
So you just gave me 5 basketball players, and there's thousands of basketball players. There's only hundreds of rappers.
Yeah, but when it comes to like all time, I feel like all right. So Biggie's considered one of the GOATs.
No.
Right?
I'm not asking. See, this went general. Give me yours.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
No. I don't care what the world says.
I know.
I'm just asking what you say.
What I say is what the world, everybody in the world thinks.
I don't care what.
Biggie, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm asking take the word out and just say I.
Right, I.
Then leave the word I am counting Biggie.
I am counting Biggie.
That's one.
That's all I need to count though, because Biggie was everything. He was appealing to the women. He was appealing to the men.
That's top. I say, give me 4 more. Biggie. Well, there's no order.
There's no order. Nah, ain't no order.
Biggie 1.
Biggie's 1. Biggie's on my list. I got Kiss on my list.
That's 2.
You know what I mean? I like Kiss a lot. So many rappers. There's so many rappers. That's what
You
I'm saying.
don't.
I'm
There's so many
thinking.
basketball players. But you came
I
up
like
with five.
Nas.
That's 3.
I like Nas and Jay.
4.
Yeah.
Need one more.
Cool G.
There it is. You know something? You're allowed to change that.
It has to. You're allowed to change that.
Yeah, you're allowed to change that.
I completely agree, Dre. Because tomorrow I might feel some other
Something
5.
different. Yeah. You might
That's
go
right.
to YouTube and watch some old stuff and like,
Yo, yeah, this guy's he's worth being in my list. You're right. Definitely.
I don't know how you feel on that day.
Exactly. And people get caught up in lists.
Nah, it's just we just do it just because.
No, but the trolls and stuff of the world, they get caught up in lists, and I'm like, man,
They don't really do music. They
don't
do
really
lists.
They do lists to get you on your nerves.
So, matter of fact, it was probably like 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Little Dirk came out with a line. I don't know when the song came out.
Right.
He said, well, I dropped you counted my sound scan on my iTunes numbers or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He said, I did a couple 100,000, but you didn't count my JPay numbers. Are you hip to JPay?
I am not.
JPay is this thing. It's a prison tablet where it's the same thing as iTunes or Spotify, the music channel, where you can buy or rent music.
Nah.
Yeah.
You're educating me right now. I didn't know nothing
So
about it.
there's 600,000 of these around the country in prisons and jails. That's not on. But and then they just go on. It's like iTunes, and you just buy a song. Buy a song. Buy a song. You buy an album.
With money?
Yeah, you put your money. You ever have anybody locked up? You send them some money.
Yeah.
Then they can use that money
to whatever.
To buy a song, or they can buy soap.
Commissary or whatever.
They can buy commissary. It's your choice. You can buy a movie. You can buy a game. You can buy music. You can buy whatever you want. So you can buy a song.
Is this in the cell?
In your cell.
This is in your cell.
In your hand, in your cell.
And I could just run it.
That's exact thing. Is that.
And I could run up whatever I'm.
As long as you get the money.
No, I'm talking about as long if if I bought a DJ Caesar song, I could play it as many times I want.
It's yours.
It's mine.
It's no different.
It's no different from a smartphone.
No different. Only thing is not connected to the internet, so the stuff's on a server. But once you get past the server and the internet part, it's no different than me going to iTunes and picking a song. You go on their version of iTunes and you pick a song.
And it's called what? JPay.
JPay.
I didn't know anything about this, bro.
So I was listening to somebody told me Lil Durk made a song to me. Oh, y'all count my sound scan
and all that,
but you're not counting my JPay numbers. Wow. So he's doing heavy on JPay.
But the people in the jails like him.
They like him. He's likable. That's his audience.
I had no idea. Yeah. JPay. I gotta look into this when I'm dropping my joints, because it's not. This is the first time I'm hearing about this. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm like,
there's 600,000 people. Listen,
how do you
prison to me? We're talking about this is for people in prison. This whole podcast is going inside. How you think we're gonna get it to them? It's gonna show on that.
No, that's live. That's live. Cause the way I put music on the iTunes and all that, I don't see an option for this. So
it's not. There's no option for that.
How would I put
It's a private server. It's a private company. Oh. I can show you how to get it on there.
I would appreciate that. That's live.
Yeah. As long as it's your music, original music, no samples.
As long as it's mine.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's live. Yeah, because there's still people too. They want to know what's up. Yeah. They want to hear it.
Imagine if Tupac, while he was in Rikers Island, had a bunch of your beats.
Going crazy.
Young Thug is locked up right now. Imagine if he had a bunch of your beats. There's rappers all across the country locked up.
Right. They need beats.
There's rappers in every city in America in jail.
They need music.
What's his name? G-Dep.
G-Dep.
He needs beats.
G-Dep needs
DMX
beats.
was inside. God bless. He needed beats.
He needed Ja when he was in there.
Needed beats.
Yeah. That's crazy. JPay. Hey, you just taught me something. That's what's up, Dre.
Yeah.
You just taught me something. I'm definitely going to look into trying to get my tunes on there. I released a song with Porter Rich and Havoc. Escobar Dreams, G Money Nightmares. That'll be a good song to to play for those people in there. I'm pretty sure they would enjoy it because it's hip hop.
All day.
Yeah, I'm more of a Locks, Mob Deep, Wu-Tang type of guy. So that's my like core. So I like making music like that, and people in the jails. Rest in peace to K Slay because he was big holding down people in the jails.
Yeah.
He was on late night playing griminess, and that's what they want to know what's hot in the streets, and that's what he was catering to.
But for those who are in places where K-Say doesn't reach, K-Say can only do New York City.
This is true.
So if you're not syndicated, then it's not bouncing.
No.
So you got K got New York City. Let's think about it. Where are the prisons? Upstate.
Right.
Fishkill, Attica, you know what I'm saying? There's no state other than like Rikers.
Right.
Rikers, how do you pronounce it?
Right.
Rikers Island, Brooklyn Detention. Other than like there's a couple in the city. Everything else is Albany.
Right. They can't check
Rochester.
Yeah. You can't get hot over there.
Yeah.
Nah, it's too far.
He's only playing for Rikers. There's a lot of people in Rikers Island, by
Of course, yeah.
but that's his main base, Rikers Island.
Right.
But that's the city jail. You probably got like 60,000 people in the DLC.
That's 60,000 people.
Who ain't listening to you, who can't hear you.
Who can't hear you. But they got that.
They got that, they can hear you.
Yeah, nah. That's
then how many New York dudes are in other states locked up?
Right.
That's it.
That's
no
it.
Connection.
Yep. So that's the game changer.
So what stations have you been on?
Man, I currently work for Shade 45. I do Tuesdays on Dolores Sears Special. Big up to my homie Destroy. I do Tuesdays
Question. The Shade 45, is that Eminem's channel?
Yes, it is. That's Eminem's channel on SiriusXM.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it. I'm like, so how does that work? He just goes Sirius and they gave him his own channel?
Yeah, well, yeah. Basically, like when the launch of SiriusXM to get the word out, they got Howard Stern, gave him his own channel. Bro, I've been with that company for 16 years. I can't even enter his wing. You have to have a certain badge to even get in the Howard Stern wing, bro. I never seen him.
Don't go down that hallway.
Yeah, you can't.
He has his own elevator.
Yeah, he goes through the fright. So he doesn't even go up to the regular elevator that I use to get in the building. He don't do that. They put him in the fright. He goes and he has his own section. My fob doesn't allow me access to get in over there. Never seen him. Never.
16 years.
Nothing.
Ghost. You watch him on TV like everybody else.
Exactly. On YouTube, just like that. Never shook his hand. Never nothing. He's got his own section. He's good. So he was like basically the introduction of SiriusXM. Then when they started branching out with different channels,
they got celebrities.
And Eminem got his own channel. And yeah, he got personalities. Yeah, all day, every day, no commercials.
So he has DJs that fill in the slots.
Yeah, he got DJs that fill in the slots, and when the DJs ain't there, they got music playing from the computer that the program director puts in and circulates.
Gotcha. So you do that twice a week for 2 hours?
I do that, yeah, exactly.
Is it your show or
somebody else's show? So it's the Laura Sears Special. That's the name of the show. It's hosted by Destroy, and different DJs do different slots. My slot is Tuesdays at 12 p.m. noon. That's called the Sober Mix. And then the 3 p.m. slot on that same Tuesday, that's called the Drunk Mix. So I do those. Then on Wednesdays, I go to Philly. There's a station called 98.5 Uptown Radio. I do Wednesdays over there, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then there's another station like Sirius. It's called Dash Radio. Now that's free. That's just like SiriusXM. They got celebrities that have their own channel like Snoop and all these other guys. And you could play dirty records or clean records. And I do Thursdays over there, 9 p.m. to 11, which is 6 to 8 Pacific time. So Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 3 different channels. Those are the stations I currently work for. I used to work for Boom 103.9 in Philly. I had the afternoon wave over there. And that was from when I first got into the city, I was doing 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. But the city took a liking to me. So less than 3 months, they gave me another hour. So I was doing 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. And I was doing when I first got there, I was doing all the mixes, 12 p.m., 5 p.m. and 9, and then we started recruiting.
Never get a chance to meet Eminem yet?
I met Eminem when I was an intern. One time, when you're an intern at the station, you gotta play a role.
Stay in your lane.
No groupiness, chill. Because you're gonna see a lot of important people come in and out here, play your part. So I was working the phone line for the show. It was called, the show I was working for was the All Out show with Rude Jude and Laura Sear. So I was their intern screening the phone calls, and M walks in, and I look back and I give M yo, what up? And M gave it back, and he sat down and got interviewed. That was my first and last interaction with M. So I couldn't really talk to him, but I saw him. He was in the building, but that was about it. And I was an intern. So I played my part.
He's been doing it for 16 years?
M? Nah, that station's been alive way.
No, I'm just thinking, because I don't keep track of time.
Right.
But you said you was an intern 16 years ago.
Yeah, I've been with Sirius XM for 16 years.
Right.
Like from intern to on your personality.
Right. So your internship was at the front of your stuff.
Yeah, my internship was
at 16 years ago.
Yeah.
So that means if you're on Shady 45,
mm-hmm.
that means he's been around for 16 years.
On that channel, yeah, before I even got there. Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Over 16 years.
He's been doing music for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
It doesn't even seem like that long.
Easy.
Yeah, no. It doesn't seem like that long, though.
Yeah, because time is crazy, Dre. Time is crazy. If you notice,
your Dr. Dre came out in like 91.
You talking about
NWA?
Yeah.
Early 90s.
Early 90s.
That don't even seem like that long.
They got a plethora, and he's currently working on an album with Snoop. I'm checking for that. I don't know about you, but I like when Snoop and Dre did on The Chronic and Doggy Style, and they're working on an album right now. I'm checking for that because I like their previous work. I want to see what they're doing with today's sound.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? I'm checking for that. But yeah, Boom 103.9 in Philadelphia. Then there was another station called 100.3 The Beat in Philly. I did that. I did the night show over there. And Hot 107.9 in Philadelphia. These are all channels that flipped formats. You know, there's a lot of
trying to keep up with the trends.
Yeah, so there's stations that kept flipping and bringing in people and you know.
It's a business.
Yep, exactly. So I worked for
every year in the NBA they kick out like 50 people, 60 people.
Yep.
It's just every year in football they kick about 80, 100 people.
Yeah.
Every year in high school they kick about a whole class out.
Yeah.
All you seniors get out.
Yeah, exactly.
In college every year. That's how the world works.
Exactly. So
it's not just Ray, that's the world.
Mm-hmm.
So we're about to peel up out of here.
All right, brother. Thank you for having me.
I definitely got to keep building with you. We got to get your music on here, man.
No, definitely, bro. Definitely. You just opened my mind up to a whole new game.
Yeah. We got to see, it's the thing. We'd have to go get clearance from to play people's records. How did you get clearance to play their records on the radio?
Well,
your radio station submits to the...
No, the record labels work out records with the radio station. So basically, if Jay-Z got a new song, it's ready for radio. So it's the program director will decide if he wants to play that record or not.
But the record label gives you permission to play it.
The station gives me permission.
No. Who gives the station permission? You're part of the station.
Right. So the record label works that out with the station. They work that out with the station. Like, yo, this is the record we're playing, we're promoting. Can you play this record for us?
So they want them to play.
They want you to play the record. Because that's how it's gonna break.
That's how it's gonna break.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, fact finding, building, DJ Season.
Yeah, thank you for having me, bro.
Mano, tu sabes.
Ya tu sabes. Heavy. You already, man. You already. Thank you for having me, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we have DJ Caesar on here doing his mixes sooner than later.
That's gonna be live.
It's gonna be live.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be live.
24 hours.
Hard. That's hard. I'm doing that.
I'm about to go see about getting the radio station on it.
That's game changing, bro. Yeah, keep me posted because I'm interested.
We advocating 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
We will see y'all soon. Peace.